Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Otaku Treasures, and I really should have been doing this from the start, when I guess I took my little break, from doing reactions. I should have been uploading for my backlog, but I didn't, and now I'm kind of regretting it. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, episode 2. I really should have been uploading for this as well, because I think I have up to episode 8, 9, I think, recorded. So, I still have a backlog to edit and, get ready, because I only have episodes 2, 3, and 5 actually edited. I haven't edited any of the others. Anyway, this episode, we get to see more of Seraphy and Leonhard. I think his name was Leonhard. When she's acclimating to life now as his future queen, and I really do hope, I know I've said this in the actual episode, but, because I wouldn't, check to see what was in the episode, because I completely forgot. But, yeah, I really hope that at some point they do a time. It should have made Seraphy maybe at the very least, 15 or 16, because then it would have made more sense for her to be his future queen than her being, 12? Yeah, that's, I've said it in the thing that I don't like that she's so young unless they do a time skip. That's what they should have done, was show what happened when she first met him, and then maybe do a time skip later on, or at least do it at the end of the series, is what they need to do. At least do it at the end of the series, showing them getting married when she's at least 18. Because, yeah, that's, I know that in, medieval times it was okay to get married young, 15, 16, but yeah, at least time skip to that much. If not later than that, because like I said, it makes no sense. It's creepy. At least if she was just 12. But so far, the series has continued on with her being just 12. I mean, the earliest, or the youngest I would possibly even consider would even be, for this sort of show, at least 15, 16, because at least then she's closer to adulthood. She's already going through puberty, it's just still a little sus, in my opinion. I like the idea of the story, it's just I wish they had made her a little older. Because then it would, it would be funner to watch. But essentially, we find that regular plants can't grow in the Beast Kingdom because the miasma will kill them, essentially. And it's actually a plot point for later in an episode. I don't remember which episode it is, but regular people can't survive in that kingdom, essentially. But there's a banquet coming up, and Seraphy's trying to, navigate her way around the palace, and her little guides, Sai and Klops, are so adorable. They're trying to, keep her from doing anything she's not supposed to, but obviously, they get in trouble for her wandering off, even though they had tried to keep her. They, still stuck to her like glue, essentially, even though she wasn't supposed to be wandering off in the first place. So they were still keeping an eye on her, it's just they couldn't, physically stop her from leaving the room, essentially. And as the future queen, she's supposed to be, working on trying to show that she's the best fit possible for the job as future queen at the party, and that's what she's been trying to do. And the Chancellor, Anubis, I actually like that his name is Anubis, isn't too thrilled with the idea of him taking a human queen, essentially. And when they get to the actual banquet itself, it shows essentially that not everybody obviously is in the know about this situation, aka the cook. I think the lizard people are still a little bit in the not know on this one. Or they essentially think, if they are, they think she's not a good fit, essentially. Actually, most of the people there don't think she's a good fit for being his queen, essentially. And I kind of understand their position, especially considering I think it's the next episode that we get, where it shows why there are no humans in the Beast Kingdom. So, yeah. One of the lizard guests, they are actually treated not very well either. Like, they're insulted by some of the other guests, and I was like, ooh, you guys should freaking understand where Sarafy's coming from, considering she essentially is an outsider here, and she's being treated not well too, so you guys should sympathize with each other, but no. One of them trips her while she's carrying some drinks, and ends up, I think, spilling wine on... She ended up spilling wine on His Majesty, and I asked this question in the actual reaction, but when did he end up devouring her? Because he was supposed to, according to everybody else in the castle. They think that he eats the people, the sacrifices, but obviously we know he lets them go instead. Which, if they actually I'm surprised... I wonder what happens to the people he does let go. Do they make it out of the Beast Kingdom? Do they even survive getting out? Because I'm assuming they don't, since I'm sure that word would have spread. Or at least, would they have... I'm assuming they would have kept their mouth shut because nobody would believe them anyway, probably. But, anyway. I'm assuming he bit her at some point. Did he? I'd have to go back and look at the last episode to see if I can figure out when he did, because I'm assuming it was during that last little bit in the episode. But, anyway, he licks her cheek, and I was very confused when I was watching the episode. Like, why did he do that? So I think that is supposed to be the equivalent of a kiss on the cheek. Because... I mean, it makes sense considering the audience's reaction, or the guest's reaction to it. But no, apparently there was wine on her, but I didn't see it. Because I could have swore that it was like a dark colored wine. I had to go back and look at the scene. But if it wasn't a dark color, if it was like champagne, for example, then it would make sense that you couldn't really see it. But with her pale skin and her white hair, you would think there'd be some kind of indication that there was something on her. But I couldn't see anything, so that's why I think it was more of a kiss on the cheek. Or that's how the others saw it. And he essentially threatened the guy who did it because he was probably keeping an eye on her the entire time, making sure that nothing happened to her, and he saw immediately what the guy had done and had tripped her on purpose instead of making it seem like an accident. And essentially tried to kill the guy, but Seraphy stopped him, and she tried to make amends, and I think they respected her a bit more because of this. I'm not sure about everybody else, but it went decently well, despite that, and he ends up taking her out on his holy beast for a ride, and essentially trying to bring up her mood, essentially. So, yeah, this is definitely a nice idea for a story. I just wish the main female character was a bit older. Or started out that age and then, like, time skip a bit, showing how she had gotten, acclimated to... Or maybe they'll do that at some point, I don't know. But right now, she's still at that age. Like, I don't know how long, like, it's been since the first episode, between what I've gotten to now, like, how much time has passed in the story. I don't know. But what do you think? Because we know that those kinds of people in the show, the main male character and others, they live such a long life. Humans do not. So I don't know what to think about this, but let me know what y'all think. I want your opinion. I'm sorry for not getting, reaction videos up like I should have been. I'll try to do more. I need to actually do more today. Since I'm off today, I might as well, Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.